Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 11 of building Blinkr to $1 billion company. Yay! So these are days, well, actually, you would have got last video a bit late, but the updates are from 206 to 213, which is today. So what is the big news this week? The big news is we launched on the app stores, both Android and iOS. That's an achievement in itself. Honestly, it's been 213 days working to this point where both the app on both stores that's showing consistency, that works. I'm happy with the UI UX. I'm happy with the way it's functioning. I'm happy with what's going on with it. Stage one is complete of that. We have an MVP. This is what I'm calling the MVP. The MVP is minimal viable product. What does that mean? It means it's stage one, right? It's stage one of the product journey. This is the stage where I start to validate whether this is going to work or not. How do I validate it? Well, users starting to come and use it, obviously. There are more stages to come on the app. The stage that we haven't built yet is the expert stage, where you can go and ask experts questions for 2 minutes of their time. You pay them for 2 minutes of their time. But that's stage two. Stage one now is just going out there and trying to get users and saying, hey, what we built is a kind of human HI, a human instead of artificial intelligence, human intelligence, right? Where you can go and ask questions and get similar vibe matched people, humans, to kind of respond to you, right? It's like Reddit, it's like X, all of that. But the problem with X and Reddit for me is the fact that you go and ask a question, you don't know who's really answering. You don't know if they're vibe matched, if they're, you don't know if you're asking about, I live in Dubai, if I'm asking about, let's give a stupid example. Let's say I'm asking about where I should take my kids on the weekend, and someone in the US responds to me about Dubai. It doesn't make sense, right? And that's the broadest of examples. If you look at it differently, if you ask a question about parenthood and then an unparent replies, or if you ask a question about, a college kid asks a question about something to do with studies, and a 50-year-old replies, because it doesn't add up. So there's got to be some way to match similar vibe people, and that's what I'm trying to build. That's where we are. That's what stage one is, trying to build that. Now, even that is not complete. Why? Because when we get to the point that it does complete, only people with similar vibe matches will match other people, right? We'll be able to respond to other people. Right now, because we're trying to build a community, we just kind of left it open so you can ask these vibe match questions, but anyone can respond. Kind of defeats the purpose, but I'm just trying to build something here, build momentum, build users, kind of make it fun to go on. And the good thing about this is you can ask videos, you can answer in videos, images, text. So 3 things: images, text, and videos. We're hoping the videos becomes the more popular part, but our video rendering is not great. It's not TikTok yet. It's not Instagram yet, but they didn't start there either. I always ask the same question: is it going to work? I don't know. How far are we going to go with it? I'm definitely going to give it another 2 months of kind of trying to get there and grow it. What do I mean by that? Because that means piling money into it. How much money am I piling in? Hairs and the team and everyone that I need to do. Just keep piling money into it to pay and to get it to where I need it to get to. Well, where I want it to get to. If I don't have 2,000-3,000 users in the next couple of months, with all the marketing money that we're spending, close to, in total, close to $5,000 a month, then you got to ask the question: are you going to keep putting in $5,000 a month to get wet? It doesn't make sense. I don't have that much money. I just don't have that much money. I'm not made of money. That's where we are. Proud of that, though. Really, really proud of it. 213 days. Now, I'm hoping everyone that's watching these videos, everyone that watches my daily, is now going to go out there and download the app. Now, if I'd done it correctly, my kind of experiment of work, let me have a look on YouTube, I got 3,451 followers. On Instagram, 1,900. On TikTok, just 1,000. I've stopped I upload to TikTok, but it really doesn't. It's not the medium that works for me. So it's mostly kind of Instagram and TikTok. Nowhere near getting paid for any of them. If anyone thinks I'm getting paid for doing this or earning money from TikTok or YouTube, absolutely not. In fact, if I wanted to earn from YouTube, there are a couple of eligibility things I need to get to. So the first one is 500 subscribers. Check. Did that. 3 videos uploaded in the last 80 days. Check. Did that. 3,000 public watch hours of my videos. So these are not shorts. These are these longer videos that you're watching now, the weeklies. I need 3,000 hours. I've only got 3. I mean, Yeah, I do 10-minute videos, can you imagine? Or if you want to look at the shorts, 3 million short views in the last 90 days. I'm on like 60K, 60 to 70K, which is so impressed by it. But obviously not going to get paid on any of the social media channels. So I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it in the hope of converting people that are watching this into users on the app. So please, 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 please download Blinkr app. There we go. Last week, we dealt with the tech team. We had the issues with the tech team, not following the way things are going and whatnot. Things are working better this week. Still a bumpy road. Always, I think with having a remote team, it's going to be difficult, right? Unless you're on top of their head. It's very, very difficult to kind of constantly, let's say I get up at 6 in the morning and I kind of go onto the Blinkr app and I try to do something and there's an error. I send them a message. You might not get that error. It might get lost in translation, and at midnight and different times and during the day and all these things going on, and then you're not on top of them. You have Trello, you use Trello, but it's just not the same as having a team with you. I highly recommend, I've always said this, remote teams are kind of last resort. If you can get someone in-house, especially the CTO, to build this stuff, be perfect. Even on the marketing side, love Hairs, love the team that's working on marketing. There's always more things I want to do, right? There's always more things I want to do on the marketing. There's always ideas I want to throw at him and I want him to throw them back at me. And it's tough when they're not in-house. So what's the plan now? Marketing, marketing, marketing. This is the litmus test. This is where it really comes to the crunch. This is where it all becomes seasons worth it. I don't know. I said this all the time. I'm very honest about it. I don't know if it will work. I'm hoping it will work. I'm hoping people will have a little bit of fatigue of AI, want that human element touch. It might be too early. It might be too late. It might be like, forget it, man. You're just being prehistoric. You never know. I think that's kind of where we want to go to in the experiment I'm kind of running here. Is it's either going to be $1 billion idea or it's going to be a complete flop. But that's every startup, right? That's every startup goes through that. So that's no different. And I'm taking that test and I'm going through it. And someone called me Mr. Consistency the other day. I've been doing this for 13 days. So well done to me. Woo! Anyway, I think that's it for this week. If there's anything else that I missed, I'll let you know next week. Any questions, please do write your questions in the comments. I love getting questions and I love taking the time to answer them. Always happy to answer questions about startups or anything on my journey. Love to be part of that, to help anyone on that journey. All right, have a nice day, have a nice week. Download Blinkr app on the App Store or the iOS store. Blinkr app, Blinkr app, Blinkr app. Please like, share, and follow this. Thanks again for listening. Bye-bye.